What's going on, guys? I'm Johnny Alonso. I flew into Washington, D.C. for a very special occasion. I'm here at the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. At this museum, there's an exhibit. It's called the Remember the Children exhibit, Daniel's story. Well, I'm the voice of Daniel. I've been the voice of Daniel since this museum's open. I'll be in the archives for life, and I'm very excited to come back and check it out. I haven't been here since it opened. From what they've told me, over 14.2 million people have been through the exhibit. It's an honor, and we're going to be taking a private tour today. You're coming with me. Follow me.
The Nazis made us wear yellow stars. Jew was printed on them in big black letters. You were punished for something you didn't do. We were. The Nazis sent us far away from home to a ghetto, crowded, dirty place. My family lived together in one small room. We're trapped. There were rules about everything. We thought it couldn't get worse than the ghetto. But it did. The Nazis forced us to go to a concentration camp. An awful place with barbed wire and guards. And hardly any food. People were always sick. Mother and Erica were separated from my father and me in the camp. I missed them. We found out later they were murdered. Many other people died there too. Sometimes I thought I'd be killed. But I wasn't. Read my diary and see how I survived. Visit my house in Germany. Go to the ghetto and the concentration camp. And remember my story.
Munich, Germany, September 29, 1938. Attention, attention. We are broadcasting from the capital of the Nazi movement. In a speech today, Nazi leaders said, and we quote, "Our party fights the Jewish element and insists on its removal inside and outside Germany. The Jews must be driven out. In this new Germany, there will never be dissension between the leader and the people, because the leader and the people are of the same flesh and blood." In Berlin,
I haven't been here in such a long time. It's amazing experiencing this again. Take a look at this. This is Daniel's room. Here's Daniel's diary. You can hear Mom and Erica. I love the sound effects. Them working in the kitchen. You can feel the room get colder. They actually turned the air down in this part of our exhibit. So sad. They've also changed the, other than the temperature, it smells now like an industrial section of town with the train. You can hear the train running. It's incredible.
The concentration camp was a horrible, horrible place. Now I am free, and so is my father. In the camp, I was always terrified. When we first got off the trains, the Nazi guards pushed us into lines. They took all our bags away. I had to give up my diary, my family photos, and my father's medal. My mother and Erica were separated from us. We never saw them again. The Nazis killed them both. They took everything I loved away from me. They shaved my head. But when I saw my reflection in a puddle, I didn't recognize myself. They gave me a number instead of my name. I worked like a slave. Father got sick and I tried to help him by giving him bits of my moldy bread. I was always hungry and cold. I shared a bunk with 8 men. Every day I saw more people dying. I couldn't sleep at night, so I kept my diary alive in my head. I remember every terrible thing that happened there. And I remember my mother and Erica. I still miss them so much. Over 1.5 million kids died. That's like a whole school disappearing every day for 8 years. Millions of grown-ups died too. People like you and me. That's why we call it the Holocaust. I never saw my diary again, but I still write and I remember. Remember my story. Remember the children. The concentration camp was a horrible, horrible place.
Things to remember. Look at this. You could pick up the phone receiver and listen to these people's voices. You saw that picture in the video. Here, this is actually a very cool room. You have kids writing messages, and a lot of them write messages to Daniel. I've been told it's pretty moving. They write all their letters here and put them in the mailbox here. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun going through this again. It's very moving, very humbling feeling, and yeah, I'm honored to be the voice of Daniel here at the Holocaust Museum. All right, man. Johnny Alonso signing out. Thanks.